Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. I'm playing a Graey Mega Collection 4 with Pain, Agrippina, and Narros. Opening pack. Pest Exterminator. Man, this card. Alright. So we've got Frontiersman Pest Exterminator. Oh man, I want this card to be good so badly. I just think it's a very fun card. I want this card to be good. It's not good, but I want this card to be good. What else do we have here? Grangekeeper. Whenever you build stables, you get a food and a bonus point. Yeah, that seems like a reasonable first pick. Art director seems fine. I'm probably not first picking Witch Doctor. These two cards together. Is that a thing? Is this enough? Is this enough? Probably not enough. Probably it's not enough. Probably I'm just supposed to first pick Grangekeeper here and look to pick up something that builds stables. Because I could very easily get a third pick Stable Deliveryman, and then, and then with Grangekeeper, I would even be looking for ways to return stables, because I'd be trying to build stables, like, actually more times than I can otherwise. And who knows, maybe I get past, like, a vegan builder or something here. Yeah, I want so badly for Pest Exterminator to be playable, and it's just really not. No, it's not. No, it's not unplayable. It's just that, well, the last time I played it in a situation where I never should have. I really screwed myself with that paperclip last time. If I just don't play Pest Exterminator, I have a much more reasonable game. But I want to play Pest Exterminator so badly. I want it to be good. I want it to be good so badly. Alright. These two have both sat, but they haven't made their first pick yet, which is a little worrying. There we go. Narros makes a pick, and Agrippina still considering. Okay. Weighing their options. Welcome, Sid. Welcome, Rylocran. Has the other game ended yet? The BGA game? Who's winning? I kind of tuned out. I had to stop watching like halfway through. Not quite. You love Tree Gardener? Alright, well. Okay, so, yeah, Tree Gardener gets me the extra wood with which to build stables. I'm also looking at Rooftopper here. So, in the event where I don't pick up, like, something that helps me build stables multiple times, I might want to go to the room space a couple times with Grangekeeper. So then something like Rooftopper could be solid. The other thing I'm looking at here is, like, Bridge Farmer seems decent with Grangekeeper, just because with Grangekeeper you can actually, like, get cattle somehow. And because, like, okay, the way that I envision Bridge Farmer is most of the time, if you're going to play Bridge Farmer, you want to be paying 2 cattle for 4 fields, and you want to be getting to a stone room house anyways. Now, 2 cattle for 4 fields is like a reasonable, like, that's a pretty reasonable cost, but if you have a way to get cattle reasonably early and you can breed them such that you're not, like, it's no good if you take 1 cattle, pay for Bridge Farmer, take 1 cattle, pay for Bridge Farmer. What you probably want to do is take 2 cattle, breed 1, pay it for Bridge Farmer, get it back, pay it for Bridge Farmer, right? Something like that is more reasonable. Now, having said that, I'm not taking it here. For me, this is Tree Gardener or Rooftopper. Something like Rancher coming back could be a little interesting with Grangekeeper, right? Like do an early plow and then play Grangekeeper and then have Rancher going, something like that. Hmm. Sid says he likes Guidance Counselor. Schnapps Master is the best card here. Interesting. I Schnapps Master has a nice effect. Um, I am not as high on Schnapps Master. And maybe that's mostly just because I think my first pick doesn't really go with it, right? I do like Guidance Counselor. And Guidance Counselor plus Grangekeeper, so like one of the things about Grangekeeper is you want to go on the leftmost board, right? So, that's a thing. Schnapps can be very degenerate. Schnapps can be very degenerate. Yeah. Veg cards in the first pack? No. No. I do like Guidance Counselor. I do like Guidance Counselor. What should we go for here? I guess leaving myself open to playing like Gridgekeeper doesn't have to come out early. Guidance Counselor doesn't have to come out early. So going into being flexible with your first two picks to be able to pick up first if this is your first card would be pretty cool. Hmm. Instead of the build rooms action on the corresponding action space, you may take Reno and vice versa. So this is a potential seventh pick, I guess, to trigger Grangekeeper one or two extra times. So you do Reno plus stables instead of Reno plus improvement, for example. There's also stable hand here, but again, I think I can pick that up. I could pick up one of these seventh. I like the idea of businesswoman. So being able to live on the leftmost game board with businesswoman is appealing, but there's also patron here with guidance counselor, so pretty sure I'm just taking patron. Because if I'm playing 7 Ox with guidance counselor, then I think patron is the pick. Innkeeper. Play this card. You see one good of each type, but you have exactly two on your farm. So the dream with that is you're getting animals, mostly animals and crops, but they don't get you them initially. You have to get like a little bit to start. Winter's Rest Innkeeper is an Oct that can't be played with Guidance Counselor, and I'm a little lower on it just because of that. Reformer seems like it comes out pretty late, and it seems like it does something very similar to Grangekeeper. Do I try to make Innkeeper work? I feel like I'm taking a pretty big power hit to take Innkeeper here over Winter's Rest Innkeeper. Okay. I could go Reformer as well. Could go Reformer. And Reformer lets me really kick the donkey way down the road on actually building fences. But I have Grangekeeper here, so yeah, I think I'll take Innkeeper. So I like Frontiersman here. The reason I like Frontiersman is um, getting more actions in a round makes it easier for me to trigger Guidance Counselor. Because if you only have 3 people, then those 3 people have a very constrained list of actions. But if you have 4 more because of Frontiersman, then you have a little bit more flexibility. So yeah, I think I could take Frontiersman here. I don't think I'm taking Late Bloomer. Like, this is a hand that looks like it wants to build an early room. Don't think I'm taking Witch Doctor. Too bad. Witch Doctor is a fun card, but I don't think it really goes with what I want to do here. Frontiersman is also just a good card. So if taking the one cattle doesn't cost me a full action because I've played Frontiersman, then playing Bridge Farmer seems better in that case. Also, if I can pick up a miner, if I can pick up a cattle from the miner, get cattle breeding, and then, yeah, do Bridge Farmer twice, it seems okay. I could take Rooftopper here. Could definitely take Rooftopper here. Right? Live on that leftmost game board, build stables a couple times with Grangekeeper. The downside of that would be like if I get the fencer back, then yeah, it kind of feels bad. Could go Tree Gardener, I guess. Guess I could go Tree Gardener. This is a case where not knowing my miners would really make it clear. Knowing my miners would really make it clear what I should go for. How did all of these wheel? Yeah, I'm. Yeah, I mean, I'm picking up a very good card here. Six, like, The other thing about Rooftopper is it almost never gets played. So if I'm imagining that Guidance Counselor is playing stuff because I'm living on the leftmost game board, then living on the leftmost game board and having three family members and playing Rooftopper, it almost never comes out before my first room, unless I choose to just play it, which most of the time I think I probably wouldn't. I think I take Tree Gardener here. And then if I get that fencing card, then I can really spend a lot of wood with Tree Gardener. If I get that fencing card back. And I don't. Although there is early expert. River Pig is a thing with Tree Gardener as well. Buy wood at the end of the game. Be paid building resources for a cost when using one of those is returned to your supply. I think I just take Glasses Maker here. It's not great because this makes it like more difficult to play improvements, but the flexibility is a little appealing. Yeah, like Reno Stable, kind of appealing. Someone took Stable Hand. Yeah, someone took Stable Hand. All the top picks for that pack wheel. Yep. That's how she goes sometimes. Seeing pole barns makes me really wish I had some way to return stables. Pelts look solid. I probably build at least 2 rooms. Potter's Market. Pay 3 clay, 2 food, 1 vegetable on each of the next 2 round spaces. I think I just take pelts here. Maybe I wheel rotation field. Yeah. I don't think there's an obvious wheel here. Dun, dun, dun. This is the Minute Waltz. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Oh. Bet in the Greenfield seems tough to pull off with this hand. Dolly's Mother seems fine. Yeah, I could just take Dolly's Mother here. Not taking Grange. Is there a reason to take South Milton Ley? Probably not. Or reason to take Workshop Liquidation, South Milton Ley, Peasant's Boutique is like a little bit of something, but this is just Ollie's mother. Whoops. Then I'm very open to pick up like a whistle or something. Milton Ley is very strong. Hmm. Yeah, with the Peasant's Boutique there, I'm a little afraid of it. Oh, wow. Whoa. Good cards here. Holy cow, good cards here. So I think I hope for a 7th pick sheep market, and I'm imagining getting the breeding set up and then trying to be in a position where I've converted sheep to grain a couple times and sheep to vegetable a couple times for my, and then have 2 sheep for my innkeeper, something like that. Um, I mean, Banana Tree is fine, Shared Wall is fine, Kudzu is solid, Rammed Clay is solid. Ram Clay is good. Makes me a little sad about my treehouse, but if I'm spending a bunch of wood on stables, I think it's the pick. I think Ram's Clay is the pick. Makes getting clay kind of weird, but what do you guys think? Milton lays a better trees usually. Interesting. Yeah, it does 1 for 1. I guess I'm not sure. I guess I maybe don't value the read. Maybe I'm overvaluing paying for rooms at full cost. So then I'm like not valuing the read miners properly because I always find they put a lot of pressure on here. Ram Clay is great. I agree. Ram Clay is great. It's basically a free point. It is better than the joinery. I agree. Yeah, yeah. I guess trees. I guess the appeal for me on trees is that you can get like a really silly trees sometimes. Get really silly trees. Sawmill. So we've got 2 guild upgrades in the pack. Debt security. Is that a thing here? Probably not. Is baking powder a thing though? When am I playing Ox? I guess I play Ox pretty late in the game. Like I could. There is a world where I play an Ock in round 14, like play an Innkeeper round 13, 14, and get some baking powder stuff. I guess the question for me is, what am I what am I wanting to sow that gets me on the sow bake space? And I guess the answer is I wheel the sheep market. I convert sheep to grain once or twice, or sheep to vegetable once or twice, and then I get my grain from baking powder. Yeah. So then crop rotation field here seems like an option. Pole barns. Potter's Market coming all the way around, knowing Schnapps is still in the game is funny. Oh, they've got a final score here. I see their Rainier's looking at the final table. Wow, South Milton Ley and Peasant's Boutique came back. Okay. Ooh, Educated Sheep actually with Grangekeeper is a thing. Huh. Educated Sheep with Grangekeeper is a thing. Okay. Oh no, Rainier just took it down. I have to go look at what he's got. What was the final score? Various Weather 53, Lumen 49, Rainier 40, Eco Sean 36. That's a bigger gap than I was expecting. Definitely did not put Various Weather 17 points ahead of Econ Sean. Interesting. Have to go back and check out what happened at the end there. Narrow said misread a card. Uh-oh. Narrow's had a hard time. Was it yesterday? Played a game. Played a game off stream. Kudzu came back. Wow. Nobody went for the South Milton Lake Kudzu. Jeez. I'm surprised by that. And my sheep market is gone. Shake my fist. Sheep market is not there. That makes baking powder seem pretty terrible. Is chimney a thing here? Is chimney a thing here? Hmm. No, I don't really think so. Kudzu, I like Kudzu. Kudzu and Shared Wall kind of are funny because they kind of have similar roles in that they both make it easier for me to fill up my farm, which I don't have any, plow help, so likely this is like a 2 or 3 field game unless I get pretty early growth. So saving me some wood or clay seems like a thing. Take Kudzu, I guess. I can play it slightly later. I'm not sure about that one. All right. Pretty happy to be in the 2 spot here. Reedstone food, 3 wood. Either of those look great. Reedstone food, awesome. So yeah, I could pretty easily play like a second action rammed clay into Reedstone food again. So guidance counselor is okay. So the thing, so I'm sure what I'm thinking with guidance counselor is that there are. I'm not gonna play all. I'm not gonna play 6 Ox with guidance counselor most likely. That's just not realistic. So I probably play patron first and then guidance counselor second, and then my goal would be to play 5 Ox with guidance counselor. which seems like it could be doable. Agrippina said, sorry, Payne. Oh, because Payne played Hill Farmer round one. So someone's playing bet in the field stuff. One of the two of them. I can see Payne being attracted to bet in the field. Sorry, I've just got like 10 emails all at once. That's kind of annoying. All right, getting 3 wood back would be awesome. I would be very happy to get 3 wood back here. If I don't get 3 wood back, I'll play Patron. Narros ready to build a room in round 3. So yeah, Narrows getting to take the 4 clay into the 2 reed worked out pretty well. Also looking ready to build the first fireplace, so this could be a pretty good start for Narrows. But I am also very happy to get 4 wood here. I think Winter's Rest Innkeeper is just okay. Yeah, I mean, I just that people were saying it's not good. The comment was, is that card good? And Payne said, I think it's fine. And I think it's probably fine. Yeah. Like, if you have a minor you're pretty, like, you want to play in round 5, it's probably fine. It's missing 1 minor improvement action. Oh, compared to the other ones. Like, most of the other ones can play 3, right? Like, the one that activates on stone and the one that activates, like, an organized handyman. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, that's a good point. That's a good point. That yeah, like Banana Worker has like decent stats, but yeah, it gives an improvement immediately. That yeah, that's a good point, Sid. Yeah, I'll build the well. Sure, I'll build the well if you insist. It's a very early schnapps. Yeah, so we could have the there's that wood miner. There it is. Yeah, the Potter's Market. Yeah. So, Narros is likely to take wood with his first move, I would expect. So I can build into playing the well, or I could build into playing patron. Yeah, those seem okay. Might not be the best rammed clay game. Yeah. Yes. Not if Neros is turning all the clay into vegetables. Also, we have 3 fields already, 2 different hands. I'm guessing Payne is gonna sow, and then he's playing bet in the green field round 5. That's my guess. But we also have Springworker here for Agrippina, so they both could have it. I'm not forced to build here. Not being forced to build is pretty great. Go ahead and build the well. Doom, 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 doom. Sorry, yeah, people asking stuff. We've got our final, or well, our first playoff game tonight, and unfortunately, we're playing the first overall team because it's only they broke it down into 4 team brackets. So even though we were in fourth, we get to play the first overall team as a reward, and they are really, really good. We are very likely to lose because they are really good. So people are saying, "Oh, what's going on?" Blah blah blah. Uh, kind of need to build now. The thing is, if I build and Narrow's first action builds next round, like, I don't really want to start player. What if I do if I'm not playing start player? I don't know. I don't know what that move is. Yeah, just build. If Narrows wants to build into start player, I might just have to live with that. Don't know why. This is Gymnopédie, that's right. The music is modulating a lot. Oh, that's annoying. Modulating like you mean like the volume is going up and down a lot? I wonder if it's trying to do something smart where it bounces against my voice or something. Payne's giving out food. With Flagon. Well, that's two players that didn't play Bet in the Grain Field. Okay, Payne doesn't have to play Bet in the Grain Field until round 7, but he also would have to build as well, which that is a thing. You do need to be able to build as well. I think I want to start playing Ox. I think I play an Ox instead of start playering. What I'm looking at is the fact that Payne is a couple moves away from building. Agrippina, I think, has Bet in the Grain Field. So I bet what we see is Agrippina build and play Bet in the Grain Field. So I'm going to go ahead and play Patron here. This also enables crop rotation field. The pitch was changing as if someone was pressing on a modulation pedal. Oh, the pitch. Okay. Weird. Would Payne pass Bet in the Grain Field? Is that a reasonable thing for me to assume? That Payne passed a card like Bet in the Grain Field? With Hill Farmer? Maybe that's not a good assumption on my part. Maybe that's the kind of card that Payne sees and says, yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. I still kind of don't want to start player. I have to. Oh, Payne's playing guest room. Okay, here we go. Nice. Nice guest room here for Payne. Very nice guest room here for Payne. I wonder if he had a minor oven and he played that minor and he played Flagon instead of the minor oven. Play my second occupation here. I could play Frontiersman because I get the action back from Family Growth. Maybe that's an okay idea. And what it could do is then once I've set up like a guidance counselor, I just play it on occupation. And here we go, Family Growth. Lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Yeah, if I could do 3 actions on the leftmost game board, my last action could be Guidance Counselor playing Tree Gardener or a Glasses Maker. Maybe Grange Keeper. Yeah. Grange Keeper and then be looking at maybe a Sheep Grab. Oh, sorry. This is round 7 I'm talking about, by the way. Not this round. Obviously, I can't do that this round. Yeah, just play Crop Rotation Field. Payne's apologizing to Narrows. I don't think he has to apologize to Narrows there. I think start player guest room is a reasonable play. Build the fireplace here. I mean, yeah, nobody's built the fireplace, so 4 clay into that seems like an option. Narrows is building a cooking hearth. Interesting. So Narrows definitely wants more clay. I mean, yeah. I could 4 clay Reno, 2 clay fireplace. and that would let me take 4 sheep next round, assuming that Narros does not start player. And if family growth is contested, it means Narros has to choose between family growth and getting the sheep, right? Because if Agrippina double builds here, Narros has to, question, do I take the sheep or do I start player for the family growth? If Narros doesn't take sheep, I should do it. So what's the next time I want to play Frontiersman? I'm trying to think. Do I particularly want like getting the vegetable to get crops in the ground is I guess a thing with baking powder. I'm not totally sure what I'm gonna want to when I'm gonna want to do everything. Could just start player for family growth. Could just start player in 11 for the round 12 action. Could easily do that. Narrows took the sheep. Pain playing diamond mine here. Okay. I think I just take 3 wood. Yeah, I probably just take vegetable when it comes out. Vegetable and sow onto crop rotation field. The problem is I kind of want baking powder in play before I do that. If I could build the fireplace next round, and then I could play baking powder. The problem is I kind of. Oh, do I need the guidance counselor here? Guidance counselor tree gardener would be pretty neat. Yeah, I guess if I do that, I could still do the Reno fireplace get baking powder thing, and then get 2 grain for when I play my next occupation. Yeah, I could do that. Like the leftmost game board this round. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that because, like, how much do I actually want Reedstone food? I guess, yeah, I don't. I could plow. Reedstone food would be okay, I guess. Maybe this round is like Reno fireplace start player, something that's not guidance counselor. I don't know. Getting the tree gardener out is very appealing. The big problem is I don't have a good start player here. I could play guidance counselor this round and just not trigger it. I don't have to play guidance counselor in the round that I trigger it. Okay, I could play pelts and then Reedstone Food. Reedstone Food start player pelts. Do I think Narros is going to start player here? Narros might start player here to grow in front of Agrippina next round. No, Narros is going to grow. Agrippina didn't grow this round. So Agrippina didn't build last round. Okay, I'm not paying attention apparently. I need to stop looking at my phone. Reedstone Food start player would let me build next round, which is appealing, assuming Agrippina has bed in the grain field. Yeah, Agrippina not getting to use the So Bake in round 8 feels bad. What's Payne up to? Payne gonna take 2 reed here so that he can build? I have the well food. Yes, thank you. I noticed that as well. Payne's gonna sow, right? Presumably? Or he's gonna play Land Surveyor? Okay. Sure. So I play Peltier, and then I pay a food for an Ock. It gets me a food. Play Tree Gardener. Take this off the board. And I'll just take 1 wood for now. Yeah, just take 1 wood for now. Feed 6. So build is not contested here. Renault, or the boar flipped. Kind of like Renault Fireplace. Try to live on the middle game board here. I really like getting the vegetable in the ground in 9. That is very appealing to me, getting the vegetable in the ground in 9. She did use the So Baconade, I just didn't see it. Okay. I can't build if I reno. I mean, I kind of don't want to build until I can build a stable with Grangekeeper anyways. Like I think I'm pretty okay with this. Also, like starting to get the sheep for my Dolly's mother, an educated sheep seems amazing. Have rammed clay should grow aggressively. I mean, I guess I'm thinking that I'm gonna get 3 reed. I'm gonna get. I think I'm getting 3 reed here. 3 reed, 2 sheep, and then if the clay goes untaken, I guess that's a big if the clay goes untaken, right? Like Narros might take the 4 clay here. Narros says sheep market. That makes so Narrows picked Schnapps Distiller, and then maybe he didn't know about Potter's Market, which is why he grabbed Sheep Market. I thought Sheep Market might come back. Payne's got fence post a driver. Reviews day labor, take one wood, and can build fences. So is Payne just not going to family growth at all? Looks like. Just wants to get all the hill farmer food that he can. Stable hand? Hmm. There it is. Yeah, right. That's where it went. Right. Neat. So he'll have a decent farm. He's gonna want actions, but he's got 5 fields already. He'll have 4 fenced stables, three or probably 4 fenced stables. He did technically grow first with guest room. Agrippina, family growth, banana tree. I really wish I could know if I'm gonna get a 5 clay action or not. That changes quite a bit about what I want to do. I think I take the 3 reed here. Either way, because I could just build the BMW. Yeah, and then I'll play Grangekeeper at the end of the round. And build a stable. Narrows fence 6 here. Interesting. So he's going to take the 2 boar. So did Narrows first pick like a monster tamer or something? That would be surprising if that was the case. He might have some other cares about boar card. Like, I guess he could have first picked like an Omni Farmer or something. Just really wants to get animals breeding badly. No, I'm guessing he's turning his sheep into a vegetable, and he's gonna grab the boar. That's my assumption. So then yeah, what's the cares about boar card that he has? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that card is. How's the audio balance with the music? I haven't checked in a while. Thanks, Sid. Have a good day. I get the 5 clay. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Awesome possum. So 5 clay. Oh, I should have a point on Grangekeeper. So I could play 5 clay. Vegetable gets me the action back. Build and kind of want to play Dolly's Mother here, which I could play on Major. I could play it on Family Growth if Agrippina lets me grow, but that's not happening. Yeah, I definitely like breeding my sheep here. Because then I can play like educated sheep or baking and baking powder on family growth. Oh no, paint took the vegetable. Oh no. Could just take 3 wood then. Oh, let's give myself the chance of getting it. Narrow says Master Tanner. Okay, that's I totally forgot about Master Tanner. That's what it is, yeah. Oh, I put my room in the wrong spot. Room's supposed to go down here when you have stables at the top. So then I'll take 3 wood here over 3 stone. No, because I want to play the. I really want to breed sheep here. I really want to breed sheep here. Oh man, yeah, leaving the 6 wood feels bad. Yeah, I guess I'm not growing next round, right? Because Naros is gonna breed his boar, then eat all of them to grow with Master Tanner. Yeah, I think I actually just do this. Feed 6. And get +1 tree gardener. Naros growing here. Pain probably taking 6 wood. Yep. Agrippina maybe 4 wood. So I could take 4 clay. I could take 4 stone. Agrippina takes a stone, so I get 4 wood. That's fine. Do I want plow more than that? The reason to take plow would be the idea of educated sheep plus crop rotation field in the future. Could also do something like, well, does that really work? That doesn't really work, does it? Take 4 wood when I can. Maybe this is like a 4 wood vegetable, 4 wood vegetable start player baking powder. And then my plan would be to do something like so bake, family growth, educated sheep, and one more middle thing to play glasses maker next round. Narrows took too much food from his boar. He didn't pay for the Master Tanner. No, he didn't actually. Never mind. Yeah, he did upgrade to a cooking hearth. I just missed it. Or no, he always had a cooking hearth. I'm the one with the fireplace. Whoops. If I start player, 2 boar is a thing. 2 boar and not playing glasses maker is a thing. The reason to take the 2 boar is because then, innkeeper is a lot better. And I do have pelts, so definitely do want to get enough animals that I start eating them. And if I build a stable, I do get to breed the sheep and the boar next harvest. Which I would get the stable off of family growth educated sheep. Yeah. Growth is safe. Now I just hope I wield the sow bake action. So I'll mention, as I usually do, if you are interested, we are still looking for players and, of course, asking for donations for the charity events this weekend. So, keep that in mind and please ask me. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions. I would be surprised if there's anyone out there that is unaware. I guess I should just do it this way. Yeah, so I need to start prioritizing plows pretty highly. Would also like to start buying extra wood from my tree gardener. Not too worried about that. Like, the advantage of buying the wood would be maybe being able to pull off getting a cattle out of innkeeper. Seems like getting a sheep and a boar and a couple other things should be good enough. I should be happy with that. I only need defense 12 with kudzu. Yeah, I could get like a 3-point kudzu, 2 fields, fence 12, something like that. Build a stable, get a food and a point. And with the other move, I will take. Do I want a building resource over a grain? Do I want the wood back? Maybe I get. Oh no, I just get 2 food and I can buy it. Yeah, yeah. I got 3 food total, right? I should check. Yes. I can feed 7. I get 1 wood. And let's buy. Yeah, let's buy another wood for a food. So getting the reed down here seems okay. Or sorry, getting the kudzu down this round seems like a good idea. So start player to get family growth or what or plow sow in 13. Whatever it is for my my frontiersman. Yeah, if it's family growth here and not plow sow, taking family growth in 13 with frontiersman would be very dangerous. Would be very dangerous because it would make it very likely that I just don't get two fields. Because even if I first move first move Kudzu here, pretty good chance that Narros just takes plow right after me, especially since they come with the wood, and now they come with vegetables as well. Narros has played three different ways of getting vegetables, which is kind of funny. That's quite funny. It's plow sow here. It's not impossible that I get plow sow passed to me. Pain might re-up start player again for family growth, and Agrippina just sowed. Hmm. Okay. Too bad. So maybe what I do is plow into 3 stone, and then I have the intention of playing Reno Fence with my frontiersmen. To secure that, though, I would likely have to start player in 13, and start playing in 13 for Reno Fence is a bit unfortunate. I think I'll plow here either way. So next action for clay. Do 4 clay and build a stable here to trigger innkeeper. And hope to get 3 stone with my next move. What's the timing on this? Do I get the grain? Whenever you play an occupation, move these grain to your supply. So probably not, unfortunately. 2 in your farm. Actually, is stuff on majors in my farm? It's a good question. Because I would guess crop rotation field is counted, right? But are the grains sitting on the fireplace in the well in my farm. So you probably wouldn't count something stacked up on a occupation, right? So yeah, if you don't count something stacked up on an occupation, yeah, maybe the field miners are just unique cases. I'm getting room back, right? Yeah. I guess the other question is the timing, baking probably when you play an Ock, the Ock resolves. Probably when you play an Ock, the when you play an Ock triggers happen after the Ock itself resolves, I would guess. That seems like a if that's not the case, it seems like we could just have like kind of chaos. Let's get an F and a J here. So let's pelt a boar. That's only one food. I think I get V, I get H, I get O, but not the 2 grain. Yeah. I also don't get any building resources. Narrows plow. So Payne's going to play family growth. Yeah. So Agrippina doesn't need to start player, so I'll probably take plow here. Yeah, and looks like I don't get the second frontiersman trigger, which is not good. I guess I could first move 3 stone here. Hmm. The stone doesn't seem super contested though, right? Because of Tilemaker being in the game. There are a couple decent stone improvements though that either of these two could take. Agrippina probably not taking them. Agrippina not looking like they're in a position to take any of these. Maybe the BMW, I guess, is possible. So bake action this round doesn't seem too bad. Upgrading to a cooking hearth is also a thing. Because I'm going to want to eat boar and pelt 3 more animals minimum. And then tree gardener. So I go to 10 wood for my tree gardener. I'd love Agrippina to start player. I really don't want Narros to start player. So if I take 3 stone, I mean, I guess it just means that I have to Reno if Narros start players, which would be annoying, but not the end of the world. Agrippina's taking start player. Beautiful. Well, it could be Reno, I guess. No, start player. Beautiful. So I'll pick up the 3 stone. Agrippina will probably first move Plow Sow. Not guaranteed, though. Could be first move Reno Fence. Either way, I get an action that I'm happy with. Yeah, so it looks like I can play Guidance Counselor here, so I'll take So Bake with my next move, and then last move Reno, most likely. Or sorry, last move Major. Turn my fireplace into a cooking hearth. Ooh, if I'm going to do it that order, then I should reverse that. Agrippina's not going to bake, right? I should reverse that order then. Narrows plays Bridge Farmer with no play. Really? Oh, Witch Doctor. Yeah, Narrows has got Witch Doctor. Does that matter? Is playing Witch Doctor even good here? Like you don't even get to stone, so Bridge Farmer is a 1 cattle action here. That doesn't seem right. I must be missing something. There must be something that I'm forgetting about. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess we don't know. I don't think the first pick was Carrot Farmer. I don't remember it from the draft, but I'm skeptical Nero's first pick the Carrot Farmer. So could be what could the first pick be? Something that makes Reno really cheap. But then you have to play 2 Ox at once, right? Then you'd have to play Witch Doctor and the cheap Reno card. So that seems dangerous. Could also be, I guess, a 4 occupation miner. That's just worth a lot. And then maybe you get the cattle as well. Because like the two of us are planning, like Agrippina and I are planning to Reno in the last round. So Agrippina took wood. I mean, these two can't legally fence, so I'm gonna get one of Reno fence. So yeah, seems like I'm fine. Let's do this. So I'm gonna sow one. Uh, is this right? Am I actually sowing a vegetable? I think I'm sowing one vegetable and then baking one grain. Yes, and then I put two things on baking powder. Because then I re-sow again, and then playing an out gets me up to 7. Pelt OH. Feed 8. So pelting OH gets me 3 food, and then I feed 8. And then I'm going to play an Auk. Play this guy, which gets me 2 food. 2 food and a reed. Whoops. Auknet FFR, and then I'm going to get a wood, and then I'm going to buy 2 more wood. Yeah. Okay, that looks right. And then harvest this, harvest that, get the 2 grain, and then sow grain onto rotation field. And Reno fence, because I get the action back with Frontiersmen. All right, there we go. So eating, pelting a boar is what I want to do. Ideally, I let the sheep breed or eat 2 sheep for food. So probably take plow if it comes back here. All the majors being on the board is a little too bad. Kind of wish that wasn't the case. Do a 2-point plow here. Last move, sow a grain, or do a sow grain action. Sow a grain, bake a grain. Get a point and some food with the same move. Because other than that, yeah, I don't have much left to do. If I eat a vegetable, taking a vegetable is a point, but like that's just equivalent to taking food. Yeah, I didn't give myself much to do at the end here. Taking the boar is a point, I guess, if I eat the sheep instead, but that only gets me 2 food, right? Because pelting the boar versus breeding the sheep is a 2 food difference. No, it's only a 1 food difference. It's only a 1 food difference, actually. So is a point and some food. Yep. That's too much. Could put some stuff on baking powder, but it doesn't really matter. Oh. Oh. Oh no. When did I get the cooking hearth? Did I get the hearth and then get grain after? Because technically when I return the fireplace, the grain is sitting on the fireplace. Oh no. Did I do that order right? I did that order right. Yes, I improvement first and then so baked. Okay, good. Good, good, good. I did do that order correctly. Pelting is always going to be worth a point, so taking a single boar doesn't mean anything. I guess it takes points away from my opponents, but yeah, I don't think that matters. Build the cooking herd, then so bake. Yeah, so I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, so that order did actually matter. So that's one of the cases where when you don't physically put the stuff on, it's easy to miss those kind of interactions. Like when I did that Faunamancer plus Master Tanner, right? Like obviously the animal you kill can only go to one place, but because we use markers often instead, then that's in like you can miss that. So I'm gonna have a high scoring farm. Is it high scoring enough? Am I beating Pain? Pain did get to 4 family members. Our crop score is the same. He has a better field score. Pasture score is similar. I have 2 negatives, which he doesn't have, but I am in stone, but he has tile maker. These two kind of cancel, but I have the pelts and the well. I should be beating Pain. Negative space and negative on animal from my no cattle. Also, hello, Philip. When does kudzu grow? At the start of each round. Yeah. So my kudzu is already as big as it can be. So my frontiersman action is not actually worth a point. Pelto, feed 8. So I have whatever I score plus 9. $54. I beat Pain by 4. $37 for narrow, so 54, 37, 50, 47. GG. All right. That's going to be all from me for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. Not the most optimized game by me, but when you have pelts, rammed clay, I had enough actions that, Grange Keeper ended up being pretty decent. Tree Gardener, as late as it was very nice. And then, like, pretty easy feeding because I got a ton of food. Like, the Grange plus the patron food, that was a lot. It ended up being a lot of food. Um, yeah, and if I don't bake with my so bake action, I could have pelted like a sheep or something, and then so bake wouldn't have even been a point. So I really did not leave myself hardly any points at the end of the game. So that's something to keep in mind that I could have easily got screwed by that. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. I'll be back tomorrow. So I'll be hanging around on the site a little early just as people kind of filter in, hopefully. Please consider playing, watching, and or donating tomorrow so that we can raise some money. I think that'd be really cool and have a fun little event. We'll see you tomorrow, guys.